Hello Gibaroonies, and in today's video I'll be discussing who my favorite Hunter x Hunter character is. Let's go. So there are a lot of characters in Hunter x Hunter in which I really like, such as Netero, Meruem, Illumi, Hisoka, a lot of other characters. I also like Frollo, I think he's pretty cool, and also I do think Razor and Uvigin are both really underrated. But the character which is my favorite, it might be surprising, I'm not memeing, but it is indeed the narrator. Now, why is the narrator my favorite character within the show of Hunter x Hunter? Well, I really like the narrator as a whole. His voice actor is really nice, especially the Japanese one. The English one, do not like it. It sounds like Texas speech. It sounds really bad. But that's beyond the point. He's always present within the best scenes of the series. Kurapika versus Uvigin, the whole of the Norikyu arc really. Gon versus Pito, Netero versus Meruem. The narrator is always there. And I also really like the stuff he says. He's really just vital to the series. If you take out the narrator, I feel like just overall the series just wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't feel as good. It'd be a shell of it formerly was. Like when Gon and Pito are fighting, the narrator explains to us what Gon feels. He explained to us what is actually happening. He explains to us what's going through Pito's mind. It's not the characters themselves telling us that. It's the narrator. It's someone different. Sure, we don't get to go personal within a character, but the narrator is able to explain to us stuff that the characters themselves might not be able to explain. That might not be able to be in their mental capacity, like how Pito is an ant. So you might not actually be able to understand what he's thinking, but the narrator, he does. Also, when Meruem faces Netero, the narrator explains to us, they do 1,000 punches in a second. The overall scene there, animated really nice, but it doesn't show us 1,000 punches in a second, does it? That's a really nice little touch. I understand it's just a little note, it's not really like such a profound, deep thing the narrator says. But within the entire fight of Netero versus Meruem, the narrator constantly goes on about how, Meruem really, Maya's Netero. How Netero, is fighting, how it's all as well, how he's trained his life to do this, how this is really important for Netero, and how Meruem is having fun. Overall, the narrator, just like what he said, I really do think he's probably the most important character in the entire series. Not as a series or as a story, but as something to enjoy, as something to read or watch. The narrator is the most important character, in my opinion. Overall, that's why I really like the narrator. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to start doing videos like this, really enjoying this. I do want to do a longer video where I specifically go in as to why the narrator works. I'll give more examples, explain more in depth. But overall, thanks for watching. If you want me to make more videos like this, well, I don't care, I'll keep making them. If you've got any suggestions or what sort of topics I could talk about, wouldn't mind recommendation. Thanks for watching, and peace.